Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's payday, so I went to the bank and I am ready to stuff our cash envelopes. Now I am using a semi-new system. It is from the Budget Mom, and her system comes with these really cool envelopes that you see down below, but I've started doing sinking funds. Sinking funds are a way to save for things like Christmas, sports, school. If you save small increments over the course of time, you should have enough money to offset the cost. So I'm not going to go into extreme detail on what that is. I'm just going to show you how I'm stuffing my envelopes. So I went to the bank. I gave her my withdrawal numbers so she knew what I needed, and it matched up to the total. So I withdrew $760 today. It's a lot more than I normally do, but because I have sinking funds that I really need to make sure that are filled before the events happen. So I'm starting to save now. Anyways, so this is the amount that I pulled out, $760. This is $760 right here. I'm not going to count it for you, but if you want to pause the video and count it yourself, feel free. These are my sinking funds. These stay home until they're needed. So my sinking funds are sports, because that gets pretty expensive in my house. Obviously Christmas, it's time to start saving for next year. School registration, clothes, and that's for the entire family, not just me. And bills. And what bills mean are things like Amazon Prime, pest control, things that pop up once, twice, 3-4 times a year, and you know, sometimes they kind of surprise you and you haven't been saving, so it cuts into your paycheck. This is to offset that. So these envelopes stay home, and they're to help me make sure that I have money set aside for the events. And I've already used some of it, so I'll show you what I've used it for as I fill these and how it works. Okay, so let's go. Okay, sorry, let me get my head squared around. So one of the things I've been doing is I have budget sheets that I bought from Amazon. They're just these budget sheets, two-sided. And I've been putting them into, as you can see here, I've been putting them into each category. So today I went to Kroger. My budget for groceries is normally $300. I'm not going to even put that in because that's not where I'm starting. I'm starting at $125 today because my groceries were a little less than $175, but just to save a couple pennies, I left it in my account. So $125 is going to go in here today for food. And oddly enough, I did not buy myself creamer, so now I got to go to the grocery store and use this money. So $125. So there's my food budget. I don't need to add that onto my budgeting sheet because it's there. Okay. Now for miscellaneous, I went to the post office today. My total was actually $160, but I don't count change. My change is right here, so I am going to put that into, maybe it was less than that, I don't know. Put that into my coin jar. So I just round up to $2. But for my miscellaneous, I put $50 in here. So let me do that. Out to eat is now down to $5, as you can see, and it's supposed to be 80, and so I'm just going to put all 20s in here. 20, 40, 60, 80. It is really hard to do this one-handed. Okay, and next is the kids. The kids get 40. Now, I say kids. This takes care of things like we took the kids to go see the Festival of Lights. It also takes care of things like I took them bowling. So this takes care of their activity, so I'm able to do stuff with them without breaking my bank because it gets expensive. As you know, having kids, it's not cheap. So now they have $60 going into the holiday season. If we want to go ice skating, I have cash for that. And I'm not wondering how I'm going to pay for it. So that's what that's for. It also pays for soccer training, things like that that pop up, and I need to have cash for them. My money is 40, and my husband's 40. So I'm going to go ahead and stick his aside because it's going to have to come out anyways. So 40 for me. Sorry, I've got stuff rolling all over the place. Now, I could print off more of these envelopes if I wanted to. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. No, I could print off more of these envelopes if I wanted to, but I bought these and I would really like to use them. So that's why I'm still using them. Although I don't use the change, so that's why I don't know, they are super cute. So I may switch over. It's just a lot of ink and time to do it, so I'm not ready to make the commitment just yet. But stay tuned, I may change my mind. Haircuts is $25 as always. And this one is growing because I've been starting to cut my kids' hair at home, but I do have a hair appointment to get highlights and all the good stuff put in it. So this one will probably depreciate quite a bit. And then I may need to up this after I get my hair done if I want to keep doing it, because 25 is just not going to cut it. Not with highlights. Highlights, you got to get them done more frequently, and I'm starting to notice more grays. So yeah, that's kind of sad. Pets is 40. I need to actually put in that I added money to this account. I had extra money, so from something. So these $2 were included. So bear with me. 17 was a deposit, so 57. I'm just gonna write in here that I deposited 57 just to make it easier on myself. I do have to go get dog food today, so this one will go down quite a bit. But at least I've got the cash for it. That's the important part. All right, and that is it for what I actually carry around in my checkbook with me. So this all goes into my sinking funds. My sinking funds, I'm trying to prep for some big purchases. Okay, so for sports, I'm only putting 40 in there for right now because my priority is, so I started with 150. My daughter had gymnastics due, so I paid that. Now I'm going to add in the 40. So now I have $55 in there. And this stays home. This doesn't go anywhere. If I need it, if I know something's due, I will take the money out that's needed. Christmas right now is just getting 25. And the reason for that is it hasn't even become Christmas yet. So I just wanted to put a little bit aside for Christmas. As you can see, this is my first deposit. I wanted to put something in here, something to offset next year. I am about 95% done. So In fact, today I am going to go get a gift, and I have, I'm going to use our miscellaneous fund to offset those costs. And it is what it is. Now, school registration's coming up. School is expensive, so I believe I'm doing $150. Yeah, I'm doing $150 in school because I want to make sure I have enough money. So registration will be $140 a kid, I believe. So once this envelope reaches my goal amount, which is $600, I will stop putting so much money into it, and then I will start filling my sports envelope more, because soccer registration will be due in June, and so that one needs to be full. Clothes, I'm only putting $10 in, because for Christmas the kids got a bunch of clothes. So we should be good for a little while, but I just wanted to put a little something in there so I could start saving. And then, why do I have more money than I should? Hold on, something happened. 15 extra. Hold on here. Bills are $75. So where's this extra 20 from? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and check that out, but I do know that this is 75. Something happened. I do also know that I have our sanitary bill due next month, so what I will do is put this money, well, whatever the sanitary bill, I will deduct it and deposit that into our account. So now I got to figure out where this money went. Sorry about that. Okay, so I found out what I did wrong, and I'm going to show it to you. So this is a breakdown, and I made a mistake. So for the kids, I said I was going to put 40 away, but when I did my cash breakdown, I said 2 20s and 2 10s. That's where that money comes from. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the kids fund. But now that I'm thinking about it, I do know that the pets are going to need, I do have a dog that's going to be needing his, his annual checkup. And so it would be kind of nice to have extra money in there. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it on the pet one. Okay, honey. And we're just going to be flexible. So there you go. All right. Okay, so I'm all done. I'm going to go ahead and update this. Sorry for all the confusion. I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite it in here. Deposit again. Because I would rather have the extra money here than not. This one's the most important to me right now. Okay, so I'm all done. Sorry for all the confusion and the headache. These will stay home. They will stay in my budget binder, so that way they don't get lost. I don't take them out of the house unless, you know, like next year I would take this envelope and stick it in here, and it would be my Christmas money if I went shopping and needed to spend money, or if I did online shopping, I could go deposit the money. But these things don't happen very often, often enough that I need to keep these with me. So anyways, I still plan on doing a budget review with you. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and actually finalize exactly how my budget's going to go for next year. It's like a work in progress right now, and I'm really trying to get comfortable with the new system and making sure I understand all the aspects of it. So before I share it and do it wrong, like I did my numbers with my cash, I just want to make sure that I share the right information. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day and a great week. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.